Good morning, my friends. Take a deep breath, and let's start this journey together. Right now, as you listen to my voice, there's an incredible truth that I want you to know. The universe is conspiring in your favor. You are not here by accident. You have arrived at this exact moment, at this exact time, with the potential to unlock your greatest gifts. You may not always feel it, but trust me, there's a force far greater than you know at work in your life. When we wake up in the morning, we have a choice. We can rush into our day, filled with stress, expectations, and uncertainty, or we can pause, breathe, and align ourselves with the flow of the universe. This is where real power lies. It lies not in striving or struggling, but in relaxing into the truth that everything you need is already here, available to you. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to struggle for success. The power to manifest is within you, and it begins with a simple act: trusting. Now you may ask, how can I trust? How do I know that the universe is on my side? The answer, my friend, is simple. Through surrender. When you trust the universe, you allow yourself to be carried by its currents. You stop fighting against the flow, and you begin to feel its support. You become like a leaf on a stream, gently drifting toward your desires. The universe knows where you need to go, even if you don't. And the more you trust, the quicker you'll see that all things are coming to you. You are already a magnet for abundance, health, love, and peace. The question is not whether you can manifest these things, but whether you are allowing them to flow to you. Are you opening your heart? Are you trusting the process? Because when you do, magic happens. So let's take this moment to relax, to breathe deeply, and to allow ourselves to tap into that infinite, universal energy. Let's begin the day with a powerful morning meditation. Let's clear our minds and focus on the present moment, knowing that as we do, we are aligning with the flow of the universe. We often live in a world that tells us to go faster, push harder, and constantly strive for more. The constant noise around us, both externally and within our minds, tells us that we must always be moving, always be doing. But what if the greatest power lies in doing less? What if the secret to living a life of peace, fulfillment, and abundance isn't found in pushing yourself beyond your limits, but in relaxing and allowing things to unfold naturally? When we talk about relaxation, it's not just about taking a break or lying down for a few minutes. It's about allowing ourselves to be in a state of receptivity. It's about stopping the constant chatter, stopping the worry, and allowing ourselves to simply be. We are so often consumed by thoughts of what we should be doing next, what we haven't accomplished yet, and what still needs to be fixed, that we forget that we are always connected to a greater source, a source that doesn't need our hustle to make things happen. Imagine this for a moment. What if you trusted that all things are working in your favor, even when you don't have your hands actively involved? What if, rather than constantly trying to control the flow of your life, you simply allowed it to flow? The truth is, in the quiet stillness, in the moments when we are relaxed, that we can hear the voice of inspiration, guidance, and wisdom that is always available to us. This is the power of relaxation. The ability to step back, to stop forcing, and to begin allowing. There's a deep truth that many of us have not yet fully embraced. The universe does not need us to fight for everything we want. The belief that we must struggle, fight, and force things into existence is one of the biggest misconceptions we have. In fact, this mindset is one of the biggest barriers to true success and happiness. It's a mindset that keeps us anxious, stressed, and in a constant state of lack. The more we fight, the more we push, the more we block the natural flow of life that's available to us. When we relax, we step out of the way, and we allow the universe to work in alignment with our desires. Relaxing doesn't mean doing nothing. It doesn't mean being passive or disengaging from life. It means shifting our energy from a place of desperation, anxiety, and control to a place of trust, calm, and presence. Think of it this way: when we are in a state of relaxation, we are more open, We are more receptive to opportunities, to inspiration, and to the signs that guide us toward our highest potential. Our minds are like filters that can either block or allow certain things in. When our minds are cluttered with worry, doubt, and stress, we are blocking the very energy that we need to manifest our desires. But when we are calm and open, we become magnets for all the good that the universe is waiting to send our way. There is a subtle art to letting go of control and allowing the natural order of things to unfold. It requires deep trust. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, even if you can't see it yet. It's like planting a seed. After you plant the seed in the soil, you don't stand over it and force it to grow. You don't try to make it sprout in an hour. Instead, you wait, you trust, and you let nature take its course. The seed will grow at its own pace. And in the same way, your desires are seeds planted in the fertile soil of the universe. The more you relax and allow yourself to trust, the quicker those seeds will sprout and grow into something beautiful. It's important to recognize that this state of relaxation isn't about escaping from life's challenges or avoiding responsibility. It's about responding to life from a place of clarity, peace, and centeredness. When you are in this state, you make better decisions, you see opportunities where others might see obstacles, and you handle stress in a way that doesn't overwhelm you. Life becomes a flow, a series of moments that you respond to with grace, rather than a battle that you have to fight through. When you are in a relaxed state, you also begin to access a part of your brain that is not always available during times of stress. The brain has two main modes of operation: the sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight, and the parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest. When we are constantly stressed, anxious, and trying to force things into being, we are operating from the fight or flight response, which not only drains us physically, emotionally, and mentally, but also makes it much harder to tap into creative solutions or connect with our inner guidance. On the other hand, when we are relaxed, we are more in tune with our intuition. We are able to make decisions from a place of clarity, and we can access our creative energy with ease. The paradox of relaxation is that, when we stop trying so hard, things seem to come together with more ease. The irony is that the more we try to control the outcome, the more we resist the natural flow of life. The more we relax, the more we allow ourselves to be open to what's coming next. This is not about being passive. This is about being fully present and allowing the flow of life to move through you. When you practice relaxation, you allow yourself to detach from the outcome. You stop needing things to happen in a certain way, at a certain time, or in a certain manner. You recognize that everything is unfolding as it should, even if you don't fully understand it yet. This is where true peace comes from: the acceptance of what is, without needing to change it or control it. Relaxation is not about doing less, it's about being more present. It's about living with the awareness that everything you need is already within you, and that the universe is always working in your favor. So, the next time you find yourself in a state of tension, anxiety, or frustration, take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to remind yourself that there's a force far greater than your individual will that is guiding you. Relax into the flow. Trust the process, and allow your life to unfold in the most beautiful, effortless way possible. In life, we often find ourselves struggling with the question of trust. We question our choices, our path, and sometimes even the universe itself. Why does it feel like things aren't happening the way we want them to? Why does life sometimes feel so uncertain? These are the questions that come from a place of doubt, from a place of wanting control. But what if we told you that everything you're experiencing is exactly how it's supposed to unfold, and that the key to unlocking your full potential lies in trusting? Trusting in yourself, trusting in the flow of life, and trusting in the greater forces that are always at work behind the scenes. Trust is not something that can be earned. It's not something you can achieve by forcing your way through obstacles or trying to control outcomes. Trust is about letting go. It's about accepting that there is a higher wisdom at play, and that everything is happening for you, not to you. The real challenge is not in getting life to go the way you want, but in allowing life to unfold without needing to micromanage the process. Trusting the universe means accepting that you are always guided, even when you cannot see it. It means knowing that there is an order to everything, and that even the most difficult of times serve a purpose. You see, when we are in the midst of struggle or hardship, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking we're being punished, or that something is going wrong. But what if, instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, we saw them as opportunities? Opportunities for growth, for learning, for expansion. The universe is not out to get you. It's always working with you, guiding you toward what's best for your growth and fulfillment. It's easy to trust when everything is going well. We feel good when we're getting what we want, when the people around us are kind, and when everything seems to be falling into place. But real trust is built in the moments of uncertainty, when things don't appear to be going the way we expect. True trust comes when we choose to believe that the universe has a plan, even when the path is unclear. It's about surrendering to the present moment and allowing yourself to be open to the unknown, rather than clinging to an illusion of control. We live in a world where we are conditioned to believe that if we don't control everything, we'll fail. We are taught to plan, to control, and to manage every aspect of our lives. This constant need for control can actually create resistance to the natural flow of life. We can become so focused on forcing things to happen a certain way that we block the very thing we want most: peace and harmony. When we resist the flow, we are not only making our lives harder, but we are also telling the universe that we don't trust it. Trust is not about being passive, it's about being active in your faith. It's about choosing to believe that things are happening in perfect timing, even when you don't fully understand them. It's about showing up for life, putting out your intentions, and then stepping back and allowing things to unfold. Trust is the knowing that the universe has an infinite number of ways to bring what you need into your life. And when you let go of control, you open yourself up to receive in ways you never imagined. The energy you put out into the world is a reflection of how much you trust. When you trust, you send out an energy of calm, peace, and certainty. You no longer feel like you need to chase after what you want, because you know that it is already on its way to you. It's in this state of trust that you begin to notice the synchronicities, the signs, and the little miracles that show up in your life. When you stop trying to control every detail, you make space for magic to happen. Think about it. When you trust, you allow yourself to be in a state of flow. You stop fighting against the current of life, and instead, you move with it. This doesn't mean that you won't face challenges, but it means that you will approach them with a sense of calm and confidence. You'll no longer see difficulties as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. Trust gives you the ability to keep moving forward, even when things are uncertain, because you know that the universe is guiding you in ways you might not be able to comprehend in the moment. When you learn to trust the universe, you stop doubting your own worth. You recognize that you are deserving of everything that is coming your way. You stop thinking that you have to work harder, be better, or strive more in order to be worthy of success and happiness. You realize that your worth is inherent. It's not dependent on what you do, how much you achieve, or what others think of you. Your worth is innate, and trusting the universe is recognizing that you don't have to prove anything to receive love, abundance, and all that life has to offer. Trust is also a practice. It's not something that happens overnight, and it's not something that you will always feel, especially when life throws you curveballs. But as you practice trust daily, you begin to see that the universe always has your back. When you trust, you begin to understand that every setback is a setup for something greater. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth, And every moment of doubt is a chance to strengthen your belief in the infinite wisdom that is always guiding you. It's easy to let doubt creep in when things aren't going according to plan. But real trust comes when you keep believing, even in the face of uncertainty. When you trust, you are saying to the universe, I believe in you. I believe in the bigger picture. And I believe that everything is working out for me, even when I can't see it right now. In this practice of trust, you begin to let go of fear. Fear is often the root of our doubt. We fear that we won't get what we want, that we won't be able to handle what's coming next, or that we'll be let down. But trust and fear cannot coexist. The more you trust, the less space there is for fear to take root. When you trust, you open yourself to the infinite possibilities that exist for your life. You stop limiting yourself to the small, predictable path, and instead, you allow the universe to show you what's possible. Trust is a constant practice, a journey of learning to release control and embrace the flow. The more you trust, the more you align yourself with the universe, and the more you will see the incredible power that lies in surrendering to what is. When you trust, you stop fighting against life. You stop resisting your circumstances. You stop trying to force things to happen. Instead, you lean into the current, knowing that the universe is guiding you toward exactly where you need to be. Manifestation is not a distant goal or a far-off dream that only happens to a select few. It is a natural process that flows from the alignment of your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions with the universe. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that manifesting our desires requires a long, drawn-out effort, that it's something that happens over time after significant struggle or sacrifice. The truth is, manifestation is instant, provided that you understand how to align yourself with the energy of creation. When you set your intention clearly, trust in the process, and truly believe that what you desire is already on its way, you unlock a powerful force within yourself and the universe that moves swiftly to bring you what you want. The first key to understanding the instant nature of manifestation lies in the realization that everything in the universe is energy. Thoughts, emotions, and desires are energy, just like everything around us. The universe operates on frequencies, and each thought you have sends out a vibration into the cosmos. What you believe, think, and focus on consistently sends a signal to the universe, and that signal attracts back to you situations, experiences, and people that match that frequency. This is why manifestation can happen instantly. Because energy responds instantly. The moment you align your thoughts and feelings with your desire, you create a frequency that is in harmony with it, and the universe begins to respond accordingly. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Often, we believe that manifesting requires a step-by-step process, some grand plan that must be meticulously followed in order to reach the end result. But manifestation is not a linear process. The universe does not operate on time the way we do. We think in terms of past, present, and future. But the universe operates in a state of eternal now. There is no delay between the thought and its manifestation. It is only our own doubts, our own resistance, and our attachment to time that cause us to perceive a delay. When you release the need for time to dictate when things should happen, you allow manifestation to happen instantly. Your thoughts, desires, and intentions are immediately acknowledged by the universe, and the wheels of creation are set in motion right away. The key here is understanding that manifestation is a matchmaking process between your energy and the energy of the universe. It's not about working harder, but about aligning with the right energy. When you are in tune with the universe, when you are operating from a place of love, trust, and belief in abundance, things begin to fall into place. This doesn't mean you don't take action, but it means that the action you take is in complete alignment with what you truly want. You no longer feel the need to push force or try to make things happen. Instead, you move with the flow of the universe, trusting that everything is unfolding in divine timing. Imagine that you are tuning a radio to the frequency of your desire. The moment you shift your thoughts and feelings to that frequency, you begin to receive the music, the manifestation, that is in harmony with it. But when you are stuck in a frequency of lack, fear, or doubt, you are essentially tuning the radio to a static channel where nothing comes through clearly. The clearer you become in your thoughts and intentions, and the more you align your energy with your desires, the faster those desires will begin to manifest in your life. It's important to recognize that manifestation is not about forcing the universe to conform to your will. It's not about convincing the universe to give you what you want. The universe does not withhold anything from you. It simply mirrors back to you the energy that you are sending out. If you are sending out a vibration of scarcity, doubt, or fear, the universe will respond with situations and circumstances that match that frequency. But when you shift your energy to one of abundance, possibility, and trust, the universe begins to bring you opportunities that reflect that state of being. Another essential aspect of instant manifestation is the role of belief. You must believe that what you want is already yours, even before it shows up in physical form. The belief that your desires are possible is what opens the door to receiving them. If you believe that it will take years of hard work, struggle, and sacrifice to manifest your desires, then that is what you will experience. Your belief in the possibility of instant manifestation must be strong and unwavering. It's not about waiting for things to show up, it's about aligning with the truth that what you want is already on its way. The moment you believe that your desires are already here, you shift into a state of receiving. You align with the abundant energy of the universe, and in that state, your desires become inevitable. So, how do we get to the point where manifestation becomes instant and effortless? It begins with setting a clear intention. The clearer your desire, the more easily the universe can deliver it to you. Be specific about what you want, and focus your energy on that outcome. But it doesn't stop at intention. It's about embodying the feeling of already having what you desire. Feel the excitement, joy, and gratitude as if it's already yours. This emotional connection is the fuel that powers your manifestation. When you feel the emotion of receiving your desire, you send out a strong signal to the universe, and that energy is reciprocated with the people, situations, and circumstances that match it. It's also important to let go of attachment to the outcome. This is a paradox of manifestation. The less attached you are to how, when, or where it will happen, the faster it will come. Attachment creates resistance. It's a form of control, and control pushes against the natural flow of the universe. When you let go and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, you allow space for the universe to work its magic. You are no longer in a state of lack or need. Instead, you are in a state of allowing. The more you practice this, the quicker you'll begin to see the results in your life. Manifestation is not something that happens only after years of effort or hard work. It is an instantaneous process that begins the moment your energy aligns with what you desire. It's about shifting your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings into harmony with the vibration of what you want, and trusting that the universe will respond. When you align with that energy, you create a magnetic force that draws to you everything you need to bring your desires into reality. The moment you believe it is yours, the universe begins to respond, and the manifestation process begins instantly. Your energy is one of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal. It is the force that shapes your reality, that determines the quality of your relationships, your health, your success, and your happiness. Everything in the universe is energy. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions are all vibrations, sending out signals to the world around you. The energy you emit creates a field of attraction, drawing back to you people, situations, and experiences that resonate with that energy. This is why your energy is magnetic. It has the power to attract whatever you focus on, whatever you believe, and whatever you feel. The idea that your energy is magnetic might sound abstract at first, but it's one of the most practical and transformative concepts you can apply in your life. When you align yourself with the energy of abundance, love, peace, and joy, you begin to attract those very things into your experience. On the other hand, when you focus on scarcity, fear, frustration, or doubt, you send out an entirely different frequency, one that attracts more of the same. Your energy is like a magnet that draws to you what matches its vibration. This is not a mystical or magical process, it's a natural law of the universe. It is the principle of attraction in action. One of the first steps to understanding how your energy works is recognizing that it is constantly in motion. It's not static. Your energy fluctuates based on your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. When you wake up in the morning, you are not the same energy you were yesterday. You are a new vibration, shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and perceptions of the world around you. This is why your energy can shift from moment to moment. You have the power to change your energy in any given instant. Think about the last time you were feeling truly joyful or peaceful. Notice how, in that state, the world around you seemed brighter. People smiled at you, doors opened effortlessly, and things just seemed to fall into place. In those moments, your energy was aligned with the flow of life, and as a result, you attracted more of the same energy. The opposite is also true. When you are angry, anxious, or frustrated, your energy becomes dense, heavy, and resistant. In those states, you tend to attract more situations that match that low vibration. Negative experiences seem to compound, and the cycle of stress and frustration continues. Understanding that your energy is magnetic allows you to become more conscious of what you're putting out into the world. The thoughts you think and the emotions you feel are powerful broadcasts that the universe picks up. It's important to ask yourself, what kind of energy am I emitting today? Am I sending out a vibration of possibility, joy, and love? Or am I vibrating with frustration, fear, and lack? Your energy sets the tone for your entire day and influences how the world responds to you. When you are in a high vibration state, one of love, gratitude, excitement, or calm, you are in a state of receptivity. You are open to new experiences, new opportunities, and new connections. This is because your energy is aligned with the higher frequencies of the universe. These high-frequency energies are expansive and inclusive. They create an environment in which things can flow to you effortlessly. When your energy is vibrating at a high level, you are more likely to receive the things you want in life, whether it's success, meaningful relationships, health, or financial abundance. On the other hand, when your energy is low, you are closed off to the world around you. Low energy is contracted, and it often leads to a sense of struggle and resistance. In those moments, it feels as though you are pushing against life, and life, in turn, pushes back. This is why so many people find themselves in a cycle of struggle. They're unknowingly sending out an energy that attracts more struggle. When you're in a state of resistance, you're in a constant battle with the flow of life. You feel as though you have to fight for everything, when in reality, all you need to do is let go and allow life to unfold naturally. Recognizing that your energy is magnetic gives you the power to choose the kind of energy you want to embody. You can choose to align with the energy of joy, peace, and gratitude, no matter what is happening around you. It's important to realize that your external circumstances do not control your energy. Your energy is an internal state, and you have the power to shift it at any moment. When you focus on positive thoughts and feelings, when you practice gratitude and acceptance, you are consciously choosing to raise your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, you begin to attract more of the good things you want in life. One of the most important things to remember is that energy is contagious. Your energy doesn't just affect your own life, it affects the people around you as well. When you walk into a room, you bring your energy with you. Whether you realize it or not, others are picking up on your vibration. If you are in a positive, high vibration state, you will uplift the people around you. People will be drawn to you, and you will create an environment of positivity and connection. On the other hand, if your energy is negative or low, you may unknowingly bring others down with you. This is why it's so important to be mindful of the energy you are carrying with you throughout the day. Your energy is also deeply connected to your sense of self-worth. If you believe that you are deserving of love, abundance, and success, your energy will reflect that belief. You will naturally attract people and circumstances that affirm your worth. But if you have limiting beliefs about yourself, your energy will reflect those as well. You may find yourself attracting situations that reinforce those beliefs, keeping you stuck in a cycle of scarcity or struggle. This is why it's so important to work on shifting your mindset and raising your vibration. When you change your beliefs about yourself and your worth, you begin to attract higher quality experiences. In order to harness the full power of your magnetic energy, it's crucial to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's not enough to simply think positive thoughts. You must also align your emotions and actions with the energy you want to emit. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in alignment, your energy becomes unstoppable. You become a powerful magnet for the things you want in life, and the universe responds in kind. Your energy is one of your greatest gifts. It is always with you, and it is always working to bring you what you desire. When you understand how to align your energy with your intentions, you unlock a world of possibility. The key is to stay mindful of the energy you are sending out into the world and to make a conscious effort to raise your vibration. When you do this, you become a magnet for the abundance, love, and success that you seek. Each day is an opportunity for a fresh start, a blank canvas upon which you can create the life you desire. The way you begin your morning has a profound impact on the rest of your day. It sets the tone for how you will respond to challenges, how you will interact with others, and the energy you will bring to everything you do. How you begin your day determines not only your mood, but also the outcomes you attract. This is why morning meditation is one of the most powerful practices you can incorporate into your daily routine. It's more than just a moment of stillness. It is the key to unlocking your potential, aligning your energy with your desires, and stepping into a state of flow that allows you to navigate the world with clarity and purpose. Many of us wake up in the morning feeling rushed, stressed, or overwhelmed before the day has even begun. We immediately think about our to-do lists, the emails we need to answer, or the challenges we expect to face. This frantic pace can set the tone for the entire day, creating an undercurrent of anxiety and pressure. However, when you choose to start your morning with intention, when you create space for stillness and reflection, you can set the stage for a day filled with peace, joy, and productivity. Morning meditation is a powerful way to reframe your day and to align your thoughts with the energy you want to manifest. In the quiet of the morning, before the world begins to demand your attention, you have a unique opportunity to center yourself. Meditation is not about stopping your thoughts or achieving some state of perfection. It's about becoming present, observing your thoughts without judgment, and allowing your mind and body to reset. By practicing stillness in the morning, you send a message to yourself and the universe that you are in control of your energy, your thoughts, and your life. It's a declaration that you are not a passive participant in your day, but an active creator, shaping the experiences that will unfold. The act of meditating in the morning helps you establish a strong foundation of peace and presence. When you wake up and immediately go into a state of mindfulness, you allow yourself to be in the moment. You create a sense of calm within, so that the external world does not dictate how you feel or respond. This inner peace becomes a protective shield throughout your day, allowing you to approach challenges with a sense of calm and clarity. The more you practice meditation in the morning, the more natural it becomes to return to that peaceful state, even when the world around you becomes chaotic. Morning meditation also allows you to set your intentions for the day. When you wake up and take a few moments to breathe deeply, close your eyes, and connect with your inner self, you are giving yourself the space to consciously choose what you want to create in the day ahead. Your thoughts are powerful, and they shape the reality you experience. By setting your intentions first thing in the morning, you align your energy with your goals. This practice makes it easier to manifest what you desire because you are creating a clear vision for your day. Whether your intention is to stay calm, to accomplish specific tasks, to be kind to yourself, or to attract positive experiences, morning meditation helps you connect with that intention and carry it with you throughout the day. In those quiet moments, when you allow yourself to focus inward, you also connect with a sense of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for shifting your energy and aligning with abundance. By starting your day with a heart full of gratitude, you create an energetic frequency of appreciation, and this frequency attracts more things to be grateful for. As you sit quietly in the morning, take a few moments to reflect on the things you are grateful for in your life. It might be your health, your loved ones, the opportunity to create, or simply the gift of another day. This simple practice of gratitude helps you begin your day with a positive mindset, opening you to the flow of abundance and possibility. Morning meditation also serves as a reminder of the present moment. We often get lost in the past or the future, dwelling on mistakes or worrying about what's to come. However, the only moment that truly matters is the present moment. When you begin your day with meditation, you are training yourself to be fully present in each moment. You are teaching yourself that the present is all you have, and that it is enough. By staying focused on the now, you cultivate a deep sense of peace and mindfulness that can transform the way you interact with the world. It's important to remember that meditation doesn't require a long, complicated process. Even just a few minutes of stillness in the morning can make a significant impact. It's about giving yourself permission to pause, to breathe, and to center yourself before you take on the day. As you meditate, you may notice that your mind starts to wander. That's natural. The key is to simply notice the thoughts without judgment and gently bring your focus back to your breath, your body, or the intention you've set for the day. Over time, you will find that your ability to remain focused and present grows, and that you are better able to navigate life's challenges with a calm and centered mindset. The benefits of morning meditation extend beyond just the moments of stillness you experience. As you build this practice into your daily routine, you begin to notice that your entire day shifts. You become more mindful in your interactions with others, more focused in your work, and more at peace with the unfolding of your life. Your energy becomes aligned with your desires, and you begin to manifest the experiences, people, and opportunities that are in harmony with your true intentions. The more you practice, the more powerful the effect of morning meditation becomes, creating a ripple effect of positivity and abundance throughout your entire life. Ultimately, the practice of morning meditation is about creating space for yourself. It is about acknowledging that you are worthy of time, stillness, and peace before the world begins to demand your attention. It is a reminder that you are in control of your energy, and that the way you begin your day has the power to shape the experiences you attract. When you take the time each morning to center yourself, set your intentions, and connect with gratitude, you are aligning your energy with the universe and preparing yourself to live each day with clarity, purpose, and joy. This simple practice has the potential to transform your life, helping you to create a reality that is in alignment with your deepest desires. As we journey through life, we are constantly faced with opportunities to align ourselves with the powerful forces of the universe that are always working in our favor. The principles we've explored today, relaxation, trust, instant manifestation, magnetic energy, and morning meditation, are not merely abstract ideas but practical tools that, when applied, have the ability to transform the way we live and experience the world. Each of these practices invites us to shift our mindset, to trust in the flow of life, and to recognize the incredible power that lies within us to shape our reality. The key lies in understanding that you are not a passive observer of your life, but an active participant. Every thought, every intention, every moment of stillness is a choice you make to either align with or resist the abundant energy that the universe is offering you. When you relax and trust the process, you make space for the natural flow of life to bring forth all that you need. The more you trust in the timing of the universe, the more you'll realize that everything unfolds exactly as it should, often faster and more effortlessly than you might imagine. Remember that manifestation is not a distant event, but something that occurs in the instant you align your energy with your desires. When you embody the energy of what you wish to create, you immediately begin to attract it into your life. And, by consciously raising your vibration, you magnetize to yourself the experiences, people, and opportunities that match your energy. The practice of morning meditation allows you to reset your energy every day, setting a clear intention for what you want to manifest and aligning yourself with the flow of abundance, love, and peace. Ultimately, these practices serve as reminders that we have the power to choose how we show up in the world, how we engage with the energy around us, and how we consciously create our experience. By integrating relaxation, trust, manifestation, mindful energy, and daily meditation into our lives, we begin to realize that the universe is not something separate from us. It is something we are always in tune with, and we are co-creators of our own reality. The journey is about knowing that you are worthy of peace, abundance, love, and success. It's about realizing that all of it is available to you, and that you have the power to attract, manifest, and create the life you desire simply by shifting your mindset, your energy, and your trust in the process. The universe is always working in your favor. You need only to believe, relax, trust, and allow it to unfold.